There's the back. Bringing it up, that's not too bad. Okay, let's get that sound going so you can hear me. Alrighty, so what do we need to do? We need to grab this body, and we've got that body. We need to get in there and drill those holes. I've got the drill bit too. I've got black hardware. It's got Mr. Glynn's Cruel Mistress vintage telly pickups, brass saddles, bone nut. It's all good. Where the weed at? What's going on? Thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Who? Okay, so that's that guy there. But that's to show you that copper-looking red cedar when it really gets polished up. It really looks copperish.
Come here, little guy. Come here, my little boy. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? Hey? Good boy.
To go on top. So that's what we did there. That back's going to be sensational. That is so smooth. Very smooth. Ha! Absolutely. They are drums. They're percussion instruments as well as stringed instruments. They can be used. If you watch the old flamenco guys playing, the old Spanish guys, they're doing all that stuff. They're going tippa-tappa, tippa-tippa-dum, ring, 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 tippa-tappa, tippa-tappa, dum, ding, dong, dang. So it's all good. Right, here we go. There's the back. Bringing it up, that's not too bad. Okay, let's get that sound going so you can hear me. Alrighty, so what do we need to do? We need to grab this body, and we've got that body. We need to get in there and drill those holes. I've got the drill bit too. I've got black hardware. It's got Mr. Glynn's Cruel Mistress vintage telly pickups, brass saddles, bone nut. It's all good. Where the weed at? What's going on? Thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Who? Okay, so that's that guy there. But that's to show you that copper-looking red cedar when it really gets polished up. It really looks copperish.
Come here, little guy. Come here, my little boy. Hello. How you doing?
To go on top. So that's what we did there. That back's going to be sensational. That is so smooth. Very smooth. Ha! Absolutely. They are drums. They're percussion instruments as well as stringed instruments. They can be used. If you watch the old flamenco guys playing, the old Spanish guys, they're doing all that stuff. They're going tippa-tappa, tippa-tippa-dum, ring, 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 tippa-tappa, tippa-tappa, dum, ding, dong, dang. So it's all good. Right, here we go. There's the back. Bringing it up, that's not too bad. Okay, let's get that sound going so you can hear me. Alrighty, so what do we need to do? We need to grab this body, and we've got that body. We need to get in there and drill those holes. I've got the drill bit too. I've got black hardware. It's got Mr. Glynn's Cruel Mistress vintage telly pickups, brass saddles, bone nut. It's all good. Where the weed at? What's going on? Thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Who? Okay, so that's that guy there. But that's to show you that copper-looking red cedar when it really gets polished up. It really looks copperish.
Come here, little guy. Come here, my little boy. Hello. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Hey, good boy, good boy.
To go on top. So that's what we did there. That back's going to be sensational. That is so smooth. Ha! Absolutely. They are drums. They're percussion instruments as well as stringed instruments. They can be used. If you watch the old flamenco guys playing, the old Spanish guys, they're doing all that stuff. They're going tippa-tappa, tippa-tippa-dum, ring, 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 tippa-tappa, tippa-tappa, dum, ding, dum, dang. So it's all good. Hi guys. Hi guys and girls. What's going on? I think I just sorted out my chat. I was having an issue. Can someone please type something in the chat? Give me a 1. Please. I think I'm good now. So that's all good. Welcome to the show, guys and girls. We're ready for the weekend. I'm just going to take you through and show you what we've got. And we're going to do a refret today on an Ovation acoustic or an Ovation copy. I just thought I'd do something light today, a little bit of refret work, and just try and save the shoulder. The shoulder's feeling good, but I just want to be fresh. 1. Thank you, Leslie. Awesome. I can see that the chat is working. Welcome on in, guys. Okay, let's flick over here and have a look at where we're up to for the weekend. All right, we've got our neck pretty much blank created. So I've cut this out to size so that I can get this guy glued on and be able to trim it flush for the weekend. We're going to put the frets in on the weekend, the holes, the scoop, the carve. That's all being done on the weekend. There's the body. That's ready to go. I've got the outline on there. I found the better side. There's a little knot in there. I filled that in a little bit. That you won't see much of that, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to get coloured anyway. So there's our body blank. There's our neck blank. All the hardware's in. We're good to go. You can do 2 or 3 things at once. Okay, you do that, crazy lady. All right, we're going to put this away. We're going to bring that Ovation up here and have a good look at that guy. So it's a little acoustic. Well, not a little acoustic. It sounds pretty good, but the frets are very worn. So the guy that plays this is a customer. He's a very good guitarist. He's worn the jeepers out of it. So we're going to bring that up and have a look at that and get some new frets on that guy. I'm going to get the old strap off that. Pop that back in the box. And that's the guy there. It's a beautiful lacquer coloured black burst on that Ovation. They've got that sort of plastic moulded back on them. And it sounds pretty good. Mr. Glyn's. Yes, indeed, Mr. Glynn makes excellent pickups. He's donated those for our 21st stream. So sounds really nice. It just has very worn frets. If I give you a close up of those frets, you'll see how bad they really are. And it needs new strings as well. We're going to give this guy a bit of a once over. Give this guy a bit of a clean up. It's going to take you down into the bowels of this guy. Take you for a walk. You can see they're pretty worn. They're flat, but they've got these ridges in them. You might be able to see there's a ridge there under, especially up here in these open. See that little notch just there? That's actually a big dent the strings have left in these nickel frets. So we're going to refret that guy. It is bound. You can see the binding on the edge there. And that means that if it's bound, it means that it doesn't mean it's tied up. It means that it's got that plastic binding around the edges just to neaten it up. But you cannot see the tang of the fret, the little T-bar. So we need to nip those and fit them inside that tang. And for that, I've got a fret nipping tool, which I'll show you now. This little guy here, it's a StewMat fret nipping tool. I got this recently and I haven't used it yet, so I'm looking forward to using it. It's a very, very good tool. And what it does is it just nips enough of that end in such a way that it will allow, so that's the tool there. We stick the fret in there. I'll show you what it actually does. I'll grab an old fret. Somewhere here I should have some spare fret. Junk frets lying around. Let me have a quick look. Here's one. the junk frets. Here's a crappy fret. So we've got, that's just a bad fret, but I'll show you. There's the tang there. So we need to nip that and put a little notch in there so that the fret actually overhangs on top of the binding, but it doesn't cut down into the plastic. So we have to remove that end. So what we do is we basically grab this cutter, and it's got a special little plate there, and it fits. You can run that fret along there until it touches the back there, and then we just basically nip that like so, and it leaves a perfect little cut. So now that can actually overhang whilst the rest of that tang goes inside that 2 millimeter binding. And that's what we have to do to all the frets once we cut them to length. We take the ends off, just the end of the tang off a little bit, and that overhung bit will be trimmed down to the flush with the board. But you won't see the tang because that plastic will run. That little cutout now allows that to sit on top of that neck there. Bad thing about this is it's so that's going to sit like that. Just show you guys what that looks like. It's going to sit like that in there, and that's, you're not going to see any tang. You're not going to see any tang. You're just going to see the plastic, just like that. Okay, enough talking. Let's get on with it. I'm going to just set up this guy so I don't damage this guitar. We've got a nice rubber mat here. I need to put my little neck holder up here. Let me bring this guy up. Let's move this around. Make some room here. Get that stuff out of the way. Okay, we've got some hardware here that I should have put away ages ago. I'm such a lazy so-and-so. That's okay, we'll pop that down. Okay, and that's a good place to start. Alrighty. There we go. Sort of gives us a bit of a look. See, we're going to cut all these strings first. How are we all going, by the way, guys and girls? Are we all well? Are we all excited? I hope you guys can join me on the weekend. Should be fun. Are we all set for the weekend? How's everyone feeling? Big cheers. Mav in the house. How you doing, Mav? Good to see you. Terry's here. Hello, Terry. Asus is here as well. Good to see you guys all in the house. So, guys, we're ready to go. As I said, we've got the neck blank board glued down. The rest is going to be done on the day. We've got our body blank waiting to be cut out and carved and shaped and what have you. Greg's in the house. What's going on, Greg? We've got our Ovation copy that we are refretting today. So I'm going to snip the strings off this guy. And it sounds pretty good, but it's a customer's guitar. I need to restring it, refret it. It's got a bound fretboard, so we're going to nip those frets with the nippers. We're going to fit new frets in here. It's a pretty good guitar, though. I don't really like Ovation style guitars. They're a little bit too high pitchy for me. Probably they've got this funny synthetic arrangement at the back. It's domed, as you can see. They are quite good. It does get loud. But the frets are very badly worn, so we're going to give them a little bit of a oopsie whoopsie rip them out, ka-chunk, we're going to use these little fret cutters here, fret tang cutters, to trim the fret wire. And we're good to go there. So I'm just going to set this guy up. We've got our neck support here. And we're good to go. Methinks. Okay, I'm going to grab myself my cutters. I'm going to take these strings off. And then we're going to go and pull those old frets out. So let's start by trimming this guy up. Let's get this guy up nice and high. You can see a little bit more. Okay, there we go. Let's cut this guy open. I'll just back these off, get some of the tension off there. We're going to look at the fretboard, give it a good clean, maybe true it up, check the straightness, check the level, maybe give it a light dressing. The nut looks okay, it's a little bit worn, but it looks okay, it doesn't need replacing at this stage. We'll worry about that later. Get these little bits out. How's Gio doing? He's doing well. He had a little bit of a head cold for a couple of days, but he's okay. He's got another game on the weekend. I've got a game on Friday night. It's all happening. Weekend update. What do we need? A weekend update. They did go down to a team just by a goal, 3-2. Gio just got a little bit of time in the second half this week. He was came off the bench. This time he didn't start the game, but that's okay. They do that. They rotate the squad and the roster to just keep the guys fresh. So yeah, but he's doing well. He's enjoying it. He's playing really well. He's got 3 assists so far. So he's doing his job. He's got a tough game. They're playing the team coming first on the weekend. So they're not doing so well. They've lost the first 3 games. Although they've been a little bit unlucky in one of the results. They were very unlucky, and last week I guess they just didn't come to play as much as they should have. They probably took it a little bit lightheartedly and paid for it very, very dearly. But that's football. That's the way the game goes. It's a mental game at that stage. You've got to really be prepared physically, but also mentally. This guy's jammed right in there. It's a nice bridge. It feeds in from the back of the bridge. Very interesting. It doesn't have to go through down into, you don't need any plugs like other acoustics. I do like this bridge. I may start building my bridges like this. I do like that feed from the back. It's a very good idea. Dog's barking. God knows what's going on there. Trying to get this guy out. Jammed in there. I mean, I can do that later. It's not a big deal. Let's get on with. I need to get my my fret removing cutters, and I need my soldering iron just to heat these guys up a little bit, get a bit of expansion going there, and maybe get some glue that might be in there just loosened up before we pull these out. They're jumbo frets, so I'm going to put jumbos in this guy. Be very careful here. I don't want to break the plastic. It shouldn't be touching the plastic, but there might be some glue there. Also have to be very careful not to melt that. So I'm just going to be very cautious with the iron. There, we'll get that started in a second. This wire out of the way. I have been posting some highlights. Power outages, no way, that's the worst. Real time. No, I don't think so, Dana. I don't think we're getting any real-time command changes. Yes. High winds and heavy rain. That's not good, Orby. No. So take care, my friend. Make sure you are all rugged up with a nice bottle of your favourite ale and ride it out, as we say. Riders on the storm. Just ride it out. Let me plug this guy in, get some heat on there going, and we'll get started. All set for the weekend, guys and girls. Who's with me this weekend? Who's going to spend a little bit of time in here? I'm not expecting you guys to stay up all night or anything like that, but I am going around the clock and following the sun. Who's ready for the weekend? Everybody's working for the weekend, as Loverboy used to sing in the 80s. I'm planning on it. You're planning on it. Well, don't. The best laid plans of mice and men. I am. We're here. Excellent. Oh, look, it's going to be great fun. You guys are always good because you're going to keep me entertained and keep me a little bit on the wakey side, awake, as they say. Just going to hit this guy with a little bit of heat. Still pretty cold. Okay, starting to heat up now. Let that sit there for a while. I think I've got this one going. They're very, 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 very old or very, very corroded. There's a lot of sweat stain on these guys. It's pretty clean, coming off pretty clean. Jumbo frets. I just picked up some wide jumbos today, so I'm going to use those on this guy. Pull these guys out. Might need to just reslot those guys just a little bit. Clean that slot out. It's pretty murky in there. There's lots of muck. Yeah, I'm going to hit this one with the heat because I don't want to split any of that. So bear with me. How can you guys? Are you guys hearing me okay? Is that loud enough, that mic? Ha! Well, you know, Tom, he'll be here in a second. I can feel it in my waters, as they say. These are so worn out and they're so flat that I can barely get under it. They're really, really worn out. Not great at all. So I've got to be very patient here. I thought I'd do this today just to focus on this and not worry too much about doing anything else. There we go. It's starting to go now. Man, these are a little bit how you're going. Starting to go slowly but surely. A lot of gunk there, a lot of glue and a lot of crust. Not happy with that. This is going to need a light sanding. There's lots of glue and there's some pretty nasty chips underneath that. It's been refretted before and it's not too good. We'll fix that up. We'll give it a light sanding and we'll tidy that guy up. Oh, that's frozen. Hang on, guys. Let me just reset that. I just realized that camera's frozen. So hang on a sec. Bench mic. Let me fix that up. Bench cam. Deactivate. Activate. That should fix it. Hello? What's going on? Sorry, guys. Let me just sort out my camera. Here we go. All right, we're back. Okay, so we've picked that up. There's a lot of gunk in there. Needs a light sanding. These are very worn, so very difficult to grab onto. Let me just give this a bit of a grind. Sharpen these up a little bit. Okay. I just gave these guys a little bit of a sharpen up. And those guys up a little bit, flatten that out a little bit just to get closer. If I put it down to that fretboard. These frets are very worn and very flat. Going on there in terms of grabbing those. Okay, just pop some heat on there. Okay, that's better. There we go. That's a lot better. Nice. There's a few chips here and there, but we're going to have to fill some of those in. A little chip there I've got to sort out. A couple little things, but that's okay. It's a pretty worn board. I'm going to give it a nice sand first. Get that leveled out a little bit. Just take a little bit off the top. Not much. It's been refretted a couple of times. It's pretty messy down there. chipping there. Just on the end, there's a heap of glue right down in there where the binding was, and it seems to have grabbed that end. It's pretty deep, but that's okay. We'll sort that out. We'll put the frets in, and if we need a little bit of, we'll sand it, and if we need a little bit of dust, we'll just fill in with some rosewood dust and close some of those bigger scratches out. It's not too bad. It'll be fixed. I'll use a scalpel, a sharp scalpel blade to clean out the fret slots. I cannot refret these. I have got a little saw blade I can use to refret, like get some depth in there. In actual fact, I've got my little fine fret saw has got a little teeth all the way to the end, and they'll actually fit in there. I'll just run those teeth through there just to clean that up a little bit. There's a lot of gunk and glue in there. Of course, I don't want to use any chemicals to clean that out because you're going to get, a bad. You don't want any solvents in there that affect, like acetone, that affect the CA. When I dab a couple of drops in there just to lock the new frets in. Let's get this guy out of there first. Okay, that's it. Once we get that, we're good. Lift those straight out of there. Say hello to you guys. Who else is in the house? Willie Won't goes here. How you doing, Willie? Write it out. That's it. Be Bumstead in the house. Terry, give all those people shout. Shout out the whole world. Van Whalen and I took a road trip over a long weekend. I'm sure I missed some. No, I didn't really do much. Since Saturday, I probably didn't do much. So I think I had one stream in the last 3 days or so. I've been pretty chilled. I'm trying to just make sure my shoulders come back. It's come back good. I don't feel any pain now. So I'm going to be good this weekend. I'm just taking it easy, and that's why I thought I'd do this refret on this acoustic for this customer because A, it needs it. It's terrible condition, and I've got to sort that out. And B, it's a lot easier. It's not too labor intensive from a physical perspective, so I can just rest up easily and, have you guys on here chit-chatting away without overworking myself. As you can see, I just run that iron just in that little recess there, just next to the cutting edge, and I just run them together I run them together as I go along, and it just helps to just melt away any residue in there that's holding that thread in and binding it to that wood, and just helps it sort of lift out a little bit with a little bit less anger or violent damage to the board. There's been a couple little chips up here, some biggies, but we're going to sort those out. That's okay. We'll fix worse than that. If I can fix a broken body, I can fix a couple of chips on a fretboard. Most of these up here are coming out pretty easily. There's just a few down here that were really, really glued down hard. Getting too close to that plastic, we don't want to melt that away. The binding, so I've got to be very careful here. There we go. Noise! Noise, he said. It's noise. Alrighty then. Another one in the bin. Almost there. We got 5 to go. 4 to go. 5 to go. Sorry, I can't even count. Count it, boy. Count it. 5 to go. Move this stuff away. Another one bites the dust. Ding. Ooh. Ba, 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 ba. Another one gone. As they bounce into that bin. makes them pop out easily, a lot easier. You can see the little edges there have been cut. So I'm going to do the same thing. Use the tang nippers and nip this guy in the bud. Nip it in the bud. One more. Lucky last. And we're done. Okay. No more iron required. Let's unplug that guy. Let that cool off. Down among the dead men, as we say, down there. All right, what I need to do now is I need to tape some of this body up, get some protection on here, and we can sand this little guy very lightly. Give it a nice sanding. I'll just tape a bit of paper around here. Cut that out. Where's those scissors? Alrighty then. Stick some paper down here just to protect the sides. And I may even cover that hole as well. Grab some tape. Boing! That's the one. Spring. Ha! I see what you're doing. Goph, what's going on? The Goph is in the house. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope the bub's doing well. Take this guy down. Protection on either side here. Rough as guts, some of that work up here. Lots of glue up here. Big problems up here. Lots of chips there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There was a ton of glue in there. I could not get it out clean. I'm going to have to sand and maybe backfill some of those with a little bit of sawdust and a little bit of CA. Polish it up. You won't see the difference. It should be okay. That should be fine there. I'm just going to use a 12-inch radius, and I'll just grab my block and give that a light sand. Yep, 12-inch. Going to get some 250, 240, just a little bit of 240. Yeah, very light. Give it a little rub down and check it. wear marks here on the finger marks. I'm just going to get some of that roughness out of there and smooth that guy over. Just turn that like that. Did that freeze up? Yes, it did. Damn it. Just trying to activate that camera again. It's dying very, very badly. It's dying. It's on its last legs, this camera. There we go. Frozen again. Give it a sec, guys and girls. It will come back. There we go. Okay. Bit cleaner there. Feels better. You can still see some of the marks, but it's a lot better than it was. I don't want to take too much off. Okay, they're all clean up here. We've got a couple of marks just there, just in those first 4 frets. Just going to work on those. They're almost smooth, it's just a few little dimples there. I'm just very lightly just taking off the high spots there and just flattening them down a bit. Almost ready. That's a lot better. A couple of really deep grooves. A bit more. I'll check this level at the next. Feels really good. A lot cleaner. Okay, that's good. Happy with that. That's a lot smoother. It's got to fill these guys in here before we cut some more slots. So I'm going to dam these guys up and then I'm going to fill them in. They need to be slotted again. I'm going to dam those up. Okay, let's get some rosewood out. Where is the rosewood gone? Okay. Rosewood. Rosewood. Nice. Nice browny colour of rosewood. We like that, don't we? Yes, we do. Grab some CA. So I need a little bit. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to test the CA and the rosewood on a block of wood, because I need to make sure I've got the right consistency and cure. This is a very quick drying, quick curing, so I'm not sure. I need to put the rosewood in there first and then a drop of CA. So I'm going to give it a go on here, see what I get. Swizzle stick. What's going on here? I think we're all caked up. Might need to snip that. Okay, we're good. Yeah, that cures pretty quickly. Very quickly indeed. Wow. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to do it a different way. I'm not going to use the CA. I'm going to use a little bit of PVA. It just takes a little bit longer to cure, but it does the same job. That's just too much. And this is like a filler, like a timber filler. Pop that just in there. flat. Go over the fret slot as well, and we'll just and then we'll mark that out. So we know where it is. Okay. Chip going. Couple more. A little bit in there. That's a bad one. Some more. I'll leave it a little bit prominent because we need to smooth that right down. You can see I've just filled in those chips there, and then we're going to smooth those off, and you won't see it once it's sanded. A couple of little guys just here. One in the middle here. This was a bad fret, this one. This was a bad one. Okay. Put my hands. Frozen again. What is going on with bench cam? This camera is not the best. There we go. All right, we filled those in. We're going to file those smooth when we finish. What we're going to do now is just going to put this guy away. We're going to recut those slots and well, just dig those slots out, make sure they're clean enough, grab some frets and get some of that stuff done. Chop the tip away, put that swizzle stick away, put that guy away, put this guy away. Have a little break. Let me just bring up the main camera. Alrighty, so we're getting there. Impatient. Come on, come on. Ha! 15 till 4,000. Really? Wow. All right. I'll just go upstairs, grab those new frets. I'll be right back. All right, wide jumbos, which is what this thing had on it. So I'm going to replace those. Stainless steel. Pretty sure. Yep, these are big uns, but they are the same size. So we're going to clear out those slots, and then we're going to do that. Have a drink. Why not? Cheers, big ears. He's looking up your old address. All right. Let's have a look. JB, cheers to you, my friend. Thank you very much. Okay, let's get out our little saw. This little guy here has got a little blade on the end here. We're going to use this guy. Actually, I'm going to grab, oh, damn it. The beauty of PVA is it does come off your hands easily while it's still sort of semi. I'm going. This guy here. Where is it? Here it is, this guy here, because this guy's got teeth right at the corner. And I'm just going to run those teeth just in there and clear out. That's a pretty deep slot, my goodness. That's like a quarter of an inch deep. He must have cut all the way down, almost. That's pretty deep. Leave those ones. Just clearing out any dust and what have you. They are deep enough. Clearing out this guy. What is going on with this camera? Really? Hang on, guys. Let me sort it out. happening? It's not the best. This camera's really struggled. Okay, we're good now. I'm going to change this camera over very, very soon because it's been giving us the heebie-jeebies for a while. Just re-slotting those, cutting those, make sure we're deep enough. Which neck is getting a tune-up? Which neck? Sorry. Beep, 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 beep. Which one are you referring to? The one we finished the other day needs to be. Oh, this neck here, you mean? This is a rosewood fretboard. It's a customer of mine. He just wanted to refret because they're all worn. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, Lisa. Bad camera day for sure. It is a bad camera day. Gremlin. No, just frayed wire. I think this harness has just had the crapola. It's time to go. At the moment, I've got the that neoclassical just strung up. I'm going to set the action on that in about 3 or 4 days, probably after the 24-hour build. I'll have that sent to the customer next week. It's pretty much done. It plays really well, sounds really good. I just need to adjust the action, get the intonation right, and then string it up again, give it one more look over, and then we're good to go. Okay, we're good. A couple of frets to go. We're going to start putting frets in. We're not going to do these guys up here. We've got some work to do up here. We're going to start at this end down here. And we're going to start putting some frets down this end. In, we want to bend them. We want to, obviously, we want to nip the fret tangs with the nipper. This little tool here, the nipper of the fret tangs. Right there. Okay, that'll get us the ends nipped so that we can fit over the top of that binding without cutting into it. Okay. Let that one dry. Okay. Let's grab some frets, fret wire. We'll grab a couple of feet of that, maybe 4 feet for now. And we're going to bend that, and then we're going to trim that up All right, let's get our fret bender. Are we still online? Are we still moving? We're still moving. That's good. You can't do commands for real. Yes, you can. Just don't put a space in there. Doofus. Huh. You're taken after the Manny School of Doofus. You've been to the Manny School of Doofus, Dana. You're mastering, you're getting your doofus on, as they say. Let's bend this guy. Gotcha. Roll that guy down. One. Two. Okay, we'll start with those. Let's grab ourselves our little fret stand. So we'll prep these guys. We'll get our cutters. Wer is the cutters? Und wer are the cutters? Let's take that end off. Measure that guy across. Just give it a little bit of extra over the top there. There. Fret one. And the way we do these is we slide the fret into the rail like so. And when it gets to the end, we go snip like so, and it leaves that tang cut out. So now that guy will overhang over that fret and not bother or cut into that binding. Okay? So that guy there, that gap enables us to overhang to the other side. So now we've got this guy ready to go, and that can go straight in there, and then we tidy up the ends. So we've got that one ready. That's fret one. Let's do fret two. A little bit more work involved, in comparison to your everyday fretboard. That's why I don't like binding. I mean, binding looks great, but I don't like working with it because it adds so much more complexity to your neck work. Slide that little guy in. Slide that little guy in. Makes life easy. Makes life very easy. Okay, number two is done, and so on and so forth. We'll keep going until we get that guy pretty much finished, or at least cut out. Lower. Makes light work of it. 5. Number 5 is alive. $4,002. Lease. Good night. Sweet dreams. Off you go. Ha. No. You don't substitute Dana. I'm still a doofus. I'm certifiably doofus. But join the club. Thanks, Dana. Well done. Some of your best work. Okay, 6. This guy here. That is number 6. Carry on, they said. 7. I've got 2 dogs upstairs growling and barking. I don't know what they're doing. But little Basil's going back home tonight. So he's been with us for 3 days. Buddy's had a good time with him. They've had fun. Chasing rubber squeaky toys and all that sort of stuff that dogs do. They love all that. 8. Eight is done. 9, which is no in German. 9. Lisa will tell you that. 10. There's 10, and now we'll start with the other 2 feet. 11. 10, 11. Eleven. 12. 13. Degree in Bachelor of Doofus, Master in Stupidity. That is my specialty. My major was stupidity. 13. 13. Almost there. 14. 14. Ooh, that's a bit messy. Let's try that again. 15. Down here. 16. 17. Almost there, guys. Only a few to go. 15, 16, 17. 18, 19, 20. 2 frets, 3 frets to go. So we've just got enough, I think, for 3 more frets. I think. Might be pushing it. No, I think we should be fine. That's 18. 19. Should get 2 out of this last one here. Maybe not. Oh, damn. I hate that when it happens. No, we're not going to get 2 out of it. We're just going to get 1 out of it. That will be a number 1 fret. I'm going to put that in number 1 and keep that there for next time. Okay, this is 19. and I need one more fret. So I've got to bend the whole piece of fret wire just for one fret. That's okay, we can reuse the rest. I'm building a new neck for a Telecaster as well, and I'll be using that. This fret wire for that Tele, the extra wide jumbo. Okay, one more to go, 20. Let's bend it first. Bend it first. I have to go fetch a package off the porch. Amazon delivers late. Ha! It's true, Dana. Majoring in stupidity. Bachelor of doofusness. Majoring in ridiculousness. Cut one more. Trim this guy off. We always cut about an inch off the end because it doesn't bend to the right radius. And then we're well into the 12-inch radius. On the rest of it, let's get one more cut down here, 20. All right, we're good. There's 20. Okay, 20. We're set to go. Let's put this guy away. Pop this guy back in here. Fret wire. So we'll look at how this guy's going. That's nearly dry. I'll probably leave that for a little while longer. So that cures a little bit harder. We'll leave that. I'll probably start here. See if I can put that first thread in. Now I need to be very careful here. Let's make some room. Pull this stuff off. Just going to pick this up and just dust this guy down, get all those all this metal off here. So don't scratch the guitar body at all. Okay, let's get this guy up here. Let's do this first. Hang on a sec. Need to grab some other stuff. Pop a little bit of more sponge there. Give it a bit more protection. There we go. Better. Alrighty. Let's see how we go here. There. Nice and springy, nice and spongy. We're good to go. I need my plastic mallet. I'm going to tap those in. I'm going to see how that first one sits. Get these strings off. Always good to pull those off there. Flying from America to England to Australia. Who is? Hedwig. Oh, is that the owl? Is that the owl's name? What a silly name. Pigeons. Carrier pigeons. That's what you need? Carrier pigeons. They do the job. Dana, carrier pigeons. I'm just pulling off these old strings. Taking these guys off the tuners. Getting out of the way. All right, we're good to go. There they are. Send these over to Dana via carrier pigeon. That's what we're going to do. Tie those up, throw them in the bin. Lurk. Hayes, what's going on? Have a lurk, my friend. Have a lurk. In the bin they go. Okay, back to this. Let's see what we got here, guys and girls. We'll grab that first fret, see how we went with that guy. First things first, I'm going to check the tang. You can see that tang fits inside that way. The length of the tang is shorter than or sorry, not shorter, but is as long as just the slot is. Only on the rosewood. You can see that there it only covers the rosewood. The rest is overhang, which is what we want. So, sounds and looks good. Let's get this guy glued in there. A couple of drops on here. We'll tap him in and then we'll continue. Okay, let's put this guy in like so. Looks good. Looks great. Wonderful. Beautiful. I'll wipe that off. Check that. Nice. It's sitting nice and flat. And the overhang is sitting on top of that, flush to that binding, and therefore it can be trimmed now, flush to the binding, and shaped and dressed like you would a normal fret. Just doesn't cut into the binding. Okay, fret 2. Let's have a look at this guy. Check the length. Make sure the tang is cut in the right length. That looks a bit long. Let me have a look here. Yeah, that's a touch long. I'm going to struggle there. I need to nip that a little bit more. Just that. Just take a little bit more off there. A little bit more. Straighten that up. That's good. That will work. Drops. Glue. Not too much. Put on the end. Nice. Good. On this side here. flat as. So that's in. Number 3. These tangs are a little bit on the short side. I need to take a little bit more off. So I'm going to adjust this. How do I adjust that? It slides back. Okay. Let's see if we can get that to work. Little Allen key. Just going to adjust the length of that cut. I'm just going to move that blade down, or not the blade, but the stopper. The stopper. Oops. Down there. That moves it a fair way, but that's going to do the job. Okay, it's better. It's giving it a little bit more length. It'll take off a little bit more. Yeah, that's going to work. Okay. Ah, that's perfect. Okay, cool. So we adjusted that length and it's going to be just right. Just right. Yep. Cool. Dab on the end, a dab on the end. Not too much. Get that going there. Beautiful. Okay. Four. I need an extra nip. Perfect, right there. Nice. All good. Sitting flat, sitting good. 5. 5 looks almost right. Just cut a bit off, another mil maybe. Go. It's fine now. Cool. Very good. They're laying down nicely. There. Clean that up later. What else have we got? CA or CAD Vision, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome on in. I probably could, no doubt. No doubt what? What could I do? What was that all about? I can't read it. It's gone off the chat. What could I? Are you talking about me? Are you talking about someone else? Hank can do everything. If you're talking about Hank, Hank can do it all. I'm going to try and scroll up and see if I can read the chat. I don't think I can. Man, it's terrible, this chat. Oh, here we go. The fret looks awesome with that inlay. Oh, yeah, look, it's a cool inlay, absolutely. Five frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're up to 6. Let's just double check that guy. Where's my mouse pointer? We're good there. What one's that? Found another fret here. I don't know which one that is. Anyway, I'll leave it there. We'll find out. Oh, hang on. That's 10. 10 goes there. That one's good. Down the ends. Ooh, too much. Get some of that off. Nice. Nice and flat. Looking good. 7. 7 is a bit tight. I'm going to give that a little nip. Just a little bit more. And now 7 is spot on a mundi, as they say. Now we're good. Okay, let's get her on. Nice. Okay. 8. Number 8. A little bit on the long side. Let's nick that a little bit. Okay, we should be good now. Checking that. Yeah, that's good now. Dab of glue. Dab of glue. Grab those ends. Whip that in. Line it up. Chuck it in. Hammer that down. wipe it off. Check it, level, beautiful. We're good. We're getting there, guys and girls. I'm going to just stop at 9 because I want to be able to sand this with the block a little later on after the show, because these are still curing. They're almost dry. They're pretty much as dry as I want them to be, but I'm going to leave them a little bit longer. I'll put this one in as well, and then we'll call it quits for the day. Need a little bit off that one. Just a touch. Just a touch. And that should be good to go. It is. Pop that in. Flat as a pancake. Good. Leave that there. We've got 10 to go, 11 to go. 11 to go. So we're halfway there. We're going to leave that now. We're going to come back and finish that another time, because I want that glue and that dust to cure nice and hard and get that. Spot on a mundi. What a word. Yeah, it is. It's a great word. It means spot on, beyond compare. Nifty. Good timing. I'm about to say goodbye. It's only been a short stream, I know. No, actually, it's been close to 2 hours. I'm going to close it there, guys. Let me just grab my phone, see who else is on, see if I can return the favour to someone. Peter Northcote's on. Matty Burrows is on. Underscore Burrows. Oh. Let me read. Lou, you missed the stream. I know, I've got to run. How are you anyway? Good to see you here, guys and girls. Don't forget, this Saturday, my time, 25th, my time, Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time, is the 24-hour build. I'm set to go. I'm ready to go. Everything's in order. I feel good. But we're going to do it. I'm just going to raid Matt. Matt underscore Burrows. I think that's right. Let's see. That should work. Okay, guys and girls, I'm going to leave it there. Busy bee today. That's okay. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you guys. If I don't see you, no, actually, I won't see you till the 24-hour build. I've got so much on tomorrow and the next day. So, Friday. No, you might see me quickly on Friday. There might be one stream before then, but I will definitely see you on Saturday. So, guys, hang in there. How you doing, Honolulu? Good to see you. Sorry about the running away. I've got to run, but I will see you guys probably on Friday to finish this thing off, and Saturday for the 24-hour stream, of course. So, until then, guys and girls, take care of each other, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye for now.